Would you be able to tell the difference between an old rug and a rug that was made to look old? Hello and welcome to the YouTube channel of mprugs.com. Hope you and your family are doing well. In today's episode, I'm going to be answering a common question that I've been getting from many of you that are looking at getting a Persian rug, and it has to do with how to tell if a carpet is actually old or whether it was treated or washed to look old. Well, I'm sitting in front of a couple of Nain rugs. Both of them are actually new. One of them is left untouched, and as you can see, it's basically a new rug. So this is classic. You can tell it's a new rug and everything, but the other one, as you can see in the picture, it is also the same age. These are both new pieces. This right here is a new rug, but it was washed. It is what we call in the industry, it is T-washed, and it is made to look like it's an older piece. And there are some dealers who will charge more for them. They actually sell them as antique rugs. And so what I thought I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to give you a couple of pointers on how you can tell whether it is a new or an older rug. So in order for me to do that, I'm going to have to get behind the camera. So I just want to let you know before I get started, as I do in every one of my videos, if you have a question about a carpet that you have, feel free to check out the description below. There is a link to a video in which I describe to you what type of pictures I need and in what size and everything, and all you have to do is email them to us. We'll give you our thoughts on what it is that you're looking at or what it is that you have. This is complimentary. There is no charge. We also do not buy carpets. So when we give you an opinion on a carpet that you have, I always tell my clients and I always tell the viewers and those who ask, I will never tell you that I'm an expert. I will also always encourage you to get second and third opinions. I was basically born into the trade. I've been at it for 5 decades. And so when I give you my answers, it is basically my gut instinct. And if I don't have the answers, I check with our family. So I just want to get that out of the way. So here we have the two Nain rugs. Both of these are basically brand new. And I chose these two because, as you can see here, they're both lying on the floor, same design, basically the same colors, same quality. These are both very high quality shishla rugs. This is what is known in the Persian rugs. The shishla refers to the 6 threads on one single fringe. This is what is known as a 6 about 500 kpsi. Now I'm just going to give you guys, just so you know, on the high-end Nain rugs, almost all of them have the Habibian signature, what many people consider to be the most famous Persian rug weaver of the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Now, just so you know, just because a rug has a signature does not mean that it's a genuine Habibian. These are on the Nain rugs, it's almost always there. There it is. There it is. But what you have is basically the signatures were copied. They're added to the rugs, and this is one of the things I always tell my clients. When you're looking at buying a rug, do not pay for a rug based on signature unless you know that you're dealing with a trustworthy source or there's documentation. Now, in this video, we're talking about old and new and how you can tell the difference. Um, I'm going to basically focus on this piece right here. This is, just so you know, a new rug. This is not an older piece. Both of these are same age, less than a couple of years old. But the way you can tell the difference between an older piece and one that was, like in this case, that was washed to look old is look at the overall feel, look at the whole, a rug as a whole, and then look at various sections. So for example, if you look in this area right here, you will notice there is an evenness. There is no wear and tear. It's just an even discoloring. This is actually very rare on antique rugs. As the rugs get older, you will notice that there will be a difference in how they age. Certain areas of the rug will age, discolor, the patina will look different. So in this case right here, there is a complete evenness of the coloring. That is a typical sign that you're dealing with a new rug. Also, the other big thing is the fringes. And I'm just going to go down here where you can see you have new and new. But you have on the new rug, you can obviously tell that this is a new rug. And when you look at fringes, you will notice that the fringes are in excellent condition. They did not fall apart, as the fringes are the most fragile part of a rug. Typically, if it is owned, it's been used for a number of years, they will turn a little bit brownish, grayish, and they will also sometimes come apart. But when you have brand new rugs, you typically have these clean, really nice pieces with the fringes completely undamaged. There is no discoloring, and you'll notice the same on this piece right here. So you have an older rug, but when you look at the fringes, it looks perfect. These fringes are clearly never been stepped on. This has never been on the floor for a long period of time. And so you can tell that this rug right here, these fringes could not be of an old rug given how the rug looks. So this is a type of rug that was clearly made, and there is a big demand for these types of rugs. A lot of folks, they actually want a high quality new rug, but they have, whether they have rustic homes or they want them in rooms where there is not, they just want to have something that is basically warm. That is the best way for me to put it. And so there is a big demand for it. And just because there is a demand does not mean that you should get ripped off. Also, look on the back. You will notice there is the front of the rug, but when you look at the back actually, the back of this rug actually looks brand new. I'm just going to flip over this piece right here, and I'm going to lay it next to the other one. Notice how they're actually very much alike. So you can tell that this rug right here, this was washed. That is how we can tell. It's a real simple thing to do. So when you look at buying an older rug at a store, I always tell people, ignore what you're being told, stick to the facts and what you can see for yourself. So I hope this video helped you to know whether a carpet is new or whether it is actually old. So for more information, feel free to check us out at mprugs.com. Please feel free to hit the subscribe button. It's a channel that is all about handmade carpets. I'm going to be coming back to you with many more videos to come. In the meantime, wishing you and your family the very best. Take care. Bye-bye.